Are you interested in buying properties here in Jamaica? I am here for you. Not to worry. There are some simple steps to take to ensure that you're not scammed, to ensure that when you purchase your property, you are getting value for your money. All right, so here we go. Don't forget to like. So, the first thing, location, location, location. Whenever you're purchasing land anywhere, especially here in Jamaica, you have to ensure that you do your research. Location is very important because a lot of people don't know there's a thing called zoning. There are zonings here in Jamaica where you may buy a piece of property wanting to put up a residential building, but then you buy it in a commercial zoning. And as a result, you will not be able to use the property for what you intended it for. So research your location. That way you will know that you are going to be able to put up what you want on your land as your heart so desire. All right? So the first step, as I said, do your research where your location is concerned. Once that is done, the second step now, get a certified land surveyor to ensure that your boundaries are intact. Let me say this to you. A lot of times, persons put up fence beside your property. And when they're putting up their fence, they take a part of your properties with them. And that, my friend, is a no-no for you. You want to ensure that you get every single piece of your land that you are paying for. So get a certified land surveyor. That way, you know that you're going to be on the right path in getting value for your money. All right, so the next step, as I've always said to my clients, whether cash purchase or not, you need to get an appraisal done. Listen, with an appraisal, you will know that whatever the seller is selling the property for, that property is worth it. You do not want to go and buy a property for $40 million only to realize that the property only valued $25 million. Come on, that's not value for money. And I am all about value for your dollar. Listen, you work hard, and as a result, you deserve to get value for your money. And that is where an appraisal comes in. Get an appraisal done. Ensure that your property is value for money. All right? So, with that said, the next step, you have some persons who say, okay, then I want to go in the country to live. Right? So again, depending on how rural that area is, you have to ensure that you have accessibility to utilities. You have to ensure that you can get water. You have to ensure that you can get your light run. You have to ensure that, of course, internet is a must. It's 2024, everybody. Come on. Nobody. Can you go a day without internet? I sure can't. So again, these are very important steps. You do not want to buy a property and then when you get here, you realize that you're all the way over in yonder where only cattle you see. What are you going to do with cattle? So again, that research is important. Moving on, the next step now, you have to ensure, guys, that when you're purchasing a property, you consider your financial option. What do I mean by that? If you're making a cash purchase, then there are things you don't need to consider. But if you're going by mortgage, you have to go through your financial institution and find out from them how much of the cost they are going to cover, because most of them, they do not cover 100%. Where land is concerned, it is 70 to 90%, which means that you are going to have to foot the other 30 to 10%. All right, whatever the leftover is where they stop, you have to take that on. And you have to ensure that you are prepared for that process. All right, in addition to that, also remember there's a thing, lawyer fee, your appraisal, and also your surveyor. Those are also other additional costs that you are going to have to take on. And I do not want you to find yourself in a situation where those costs, they caught you off guard. Because that has happened to a lot of people. And I do not want that for you, okay? And one last thing before I go. Guys, an attorney is very, very important. Listen, as my mother would always say, don't be penny wise and pound foolish. Get an attorney to oversee your transaction. There are a lot of things in transaction that you and I may not understand, but an attorney will look at you and said, Tom, listen, I do not like this, this, and this, or I am going to write back to the seller's attorney for them to change this for you. Get an attorney to oversee your transaction. That way, that attorney will ensure that everything is in place. And again, guys, one very vital information. Do a title search. I saved this one for last because this is one thing I want you to remember. Do a title search. Not everybody selling properties, or how would I put it? People thief people properties and sell them, you know. I don't know how else I'm going to put it. I don't want to put that part nicely. People steal other people's property and sell them, and then at the end of the day, your money is gone. You are left without a property and nobody to hold responsible but yourself. Do a title search. Ensure that whomever approach you in selling a property, that they are qualified to sell the property. That property belongs to them. Because at the end of the day, only one loser is going to find themselves in the spot sitting and saying, if I had known, or better yet, if I had listened to Liz, I would not be in this spot. Do your title search, please. Ensure that whoever approach you to sell a property, that they are qualified to sell the property, that the property belongs to them. All right? So again, do a title search. Or better yet, get a real estate agent to take control and do cross the T's and dot the I's, because that is our job. All right? So whenever you're ready, of course, I am your girl, Lizzie. You can always link me up in the comment section. If you have questions, link me. I will be available for you. If you want somebody to take you through the process, I am right here. I would be happy to take you through your transaction smoothly. All right? Again, don't forget, leave a yes in the comment section if this video was useful for you. That way, your girl here knows that she's doing something right. Just a quick little yes to say, yes, Liz. That's it, please. Okay? And don't forget to like and subscribe. All right? This is your girl, Liz.